Imagine you are a dinosaur going around for a friendly walk, and then suddenly you see gigantic asteroids coming your way. That is what happened 66 million years ago. An enormous asteroid hurtled towards Earth on a catastrophic collision course, 10 kilometers in diameter. The impact was utterly devastating, damaging the mightiest and most fearsome reptiles ever to stroll our planet. But the extinction of the dinosaurs wasn't so fast. Instead, they met a slow and agonizing fate. How did this deadly event trigger the mightiest tsunami Earth has ever witnessed? And what unfolded after the extinction of these enormous creatures? So, brace yourself because we are about to take you on the ultimate, thrilling, and dangerous adventure of your lifetime. The impending doom of the dinosaur ending asteroid was beyond terrifying. This huge mass, measuring 10 kilometers in diameter, dashed through space at an unimaginable speed. As it dropped towards Earth, it became a blazing fireball, scorching the air to inconceivable temperatures. The atmosphere seemed to ignite with the approach of this celestial monster as it compressed and heated to blistering levels. In the final moments before the collision, the asteroid burned with heat just like the surface of the sun, a searing finale to its turbulent journey. Just imagine this, an enormous space rock hurtling through the atmosphere at breakneck speed. In a matter of seconds, it smashed into Earth, changing life as we know it forever. The impact is nothing short of catastrophic as the asteroid crashes into our planet off the coast of present day Mexico. It unleashes an enormous blast, hurling debris high into the sky. The shock wave obliterates everything in its path, leaving a trail of devastation in its wake. From this point, things were only getting worse. Earth was really going through some tough times back then. A massive blast sent pieces of the Earth's surface flying into the atmosphere, and soon after, scorching hot bits of glass and rock rained back down. The debris even caused acid rain that lasted for years, and the land was set on fire. The fire spread across the continent like wildfire, wiping out more and more life. And they did just when you thought things couldn't get intense. The asteroid's impact on Earth was so powerful that it sent shock waves through the planet. All that pent up energy had to find its release. Behold the mega tsunami, a towering wall of water over 10 meters in height surged across the ocean. This wasn't any regular tsunami. The incredible force of this wave, 30,000 times more powerful than any modern wave, swept across the North Atlantic and South Pacific, overwhelming coastlines with unstoppable strength. Its impact was so intense that it dramatically altered the shape of the continent it struck. Imagine being there to witness the destruction, the kind that you wouldn't survive. But some dinosaurs did. The impact didn't immediately obliterate those further away from ground zero. The dinosaurs miraculously survived the raging infernos and evaded the mega tsunami. However, their destiny was inevitable. As the dust slowly descended, a nuclear winter loomed over them. Despite the disaster not being triggered by nuclear weapons, its aftermath mirrored the same catastrophic effect. The enormous volume of debris suspended in the atmosphere covered the sunlight for months, possibly years. Earth suddenly became a cold, dark place. Imagine a world where the mighty dinosaurs roamed, unaware of the looming disaster. As the temperatures dropped and fires unleashed huge amounts of greenhouse gases, the climate changed dramatically. The once thriving plants struggled to perform photosynthesis and began to wither away, disrupting the entire food chain. The aftermath left many creatures struggling to survive. Acid rain poured down for years, wreaking havoc on ecosystems and turning the oceans too acidic for marine life. Picture this: most ocean species had no time to adapt to such a drastic change. These prolonged harsh conditions and the initial blast pushed about 75% of Earth's life to extinction. But guess what? This including the terrifying T Rex. As much as I feel bad for this guy, I'm relieved he's not running around today. Earth became empty and devastated when the last dinosaur took their last breath, cold and acidic. Hey, so when did things finally go back to normal? Well, the truth is, they never did. At least not in a dinosaur era kind of way. Earth didn't just bounce back after that. It went through a complete reinvention. 1,000 years had passed since the planet endured a devastating post apocalyptic winter. Despite the lingering cold and scarcity of food, life was determined to make a comeback. In this newly transformed world, adorable, furry critters dashed about, offering a glimmer of hope. The resilient ferns were the first plants to reappear after the catastrophe, quickly establishing themselves in the recovering environment. Fast forward 100,000 years, and Earth was finally starting to teem with life once more. During this time, creatures resembling raccoons were thriving and spreading across the continents. Meanwhile, the oceans had once again become vibrant with diverse life forms. Fast forward about 10 million years, and the Earth has successfully regenerated its biodiversity. However, the planet had undergone significant changes and entered a new era dominated by mammals. This era emerged after the extinction of dinosaurs, and mammals flourished in their place. Back when mammals, birds, and flowering plants ruled the world, Earth was a real wild place. Even after the dinosaurs disappeared, our planet took millions of years to find its new groove. But let me tell you, it was still a pretty scary world. It is certainly for the best that many of these creatures no longer coexist with us. Encountering a meg while swimming in the ocean would be a scary experience. The world's natural habitats are wrestling with a host of challenges, even without the looming presence of bloodthirsty megs in our oceans. However, the game is far from over for our planets. Unfortunately, Earth is facing significant issues, but there is still hope. Thanks for watching. If you found this video interesting, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more captivating content. Feel free to drop a comment to tell us about other topics you would like us to explore. Thanks again for watching, and we can't wait to have you back for the next one.